as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The glass so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlights, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay young forever, we'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings, as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just begun. Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out,
Good morning, beautiful people. Let me just put the banner here. Boom. What is it saying? Oh. I hate my... there's a problem with Edge, and I don't know if it's just me, but it seems to be happening on every single computer I use, whether it's my laptop, my computer here, or my computer at work. If I click on a live stream anywhere else than on the channel's homepage, the chat never loads. So it's hard for me to see what's going on when the chat doesn't load. All right, so we have Tiffany in chat from Canadian Family Life. Unfortunately, she's sick. Tiffany, I hope you're doing better soon. I've been sick from, last weekend I did my live stream on Sunday morning. And as you can probably still hear a little bit of my voice, I'm still a little bit stuffed, but doing a lot better. Sunday afternoon until Thursday late in the evening, I just felt like sleeping, and my nose was full, and I had no energy. It felt like my whole body was just tired. Like every single cell of my body was tired. It's weird. But hopefully you feel better. And there's also Thomas here. Chilly one this morning. I didn't even check outside. I don't go outside early in the morning. I always wait a little bit longer. And then we have, I'm sleeping a bit. I'm sleeping a lot, but not that much. So maybe I'm not as bad as I could be. Well, I would spend no more than 3 hours before I would actually fall asleep. Like I'd get up around 8. At 11 a.m., I'd be falling asleep somewhere, even if it was just for an hour. But it did something good, though. For the third night in a row, I don't know if it's because we have a new bed set, but I've been sleeping like a baby. Specifically, the last 2 nights, I didn't wake up at all during the night. And that's something very new to me because I usually wake up often during the night. Good morning, Remy, and all the chat. Minus 10 degrees in the most southern part of Canada. That's cold, but if it can help with the ice making outside and allow me to go ice fishing soon, I think that my ice tent is on its way. Let me check if I can find that quickly. And at the same time, I didn't have a chance to share my live stream, so I will go ahead and do that. Minus 14 Celsius here feels like minus 22. That's very cold. Good morning, Darren. How's it going? Hope you and everyone are doing amazing this morning. Well, there's a few of us. Well, I'm doing a lot better, but there are some people in the chat that are sick. But it's not that bad. Okay, what did I want to check? My conversation with my beautiful girlfriend because she sent me the tracking number. Right here. Google. I'm just curious to see where my tent is now. UPS tracking. Okay. Something weird happened to me yesterday. And I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like, I don't want to say I've been compromised, my data or something, but there's something wrong going on with all my accounts. So I am being very extra vigilant, extra careful. Um, I was on my way to go pick up my son from work. We had a little supper with the family because my mom was working on New Year's, and we figured we were going to do it Saturday would be a good day. We had fondue, meat and all that kind of stuff. So I was going to go pick up my son after work. On my way there, I received an email from Instagram saying that they blocked a logging attempt from how do you pronounce it? Chile, the country in South America. So someone tried to hack me. I changed my password. I put in the extra two-step authentication verification thing. And then for some reason, since then, my phone doesn't want to recognize my face. I removed the face recognition thing. Did it again. So I know it's me, but like, I don't know, maybe 3 times out of 5, it will just not recognize my face. It's like the camera's just not working. I'll close the cell phone and I'll be like, okay, this is me. Boom. See? It keeps doing as though it doesn't want to open. And then after a few times, your passcode is required to enable Face ID. So I have to put in my code. And I don't know, my subscribers on YouTube keeps dropping. So I don't know what's going on with that either. Hank and I are matching it this week. Alyssa's away in Dominican somewhere. Warmer days. We're hitting the ice this week. That's awesome. And at some point, Thomas, if things go according to plan, and if the dates align well with my personal schedule and I can finish everything on time in September 2025, and I start making like an extra $5 an hour, I will have money to travel a little bit, and I will definitely try to set up something with you to go ice fishing, somewhere where we can catch some big fish. I also I found a new channel also yesterday called let me see. So I talked about Joe Explorer, I talked about Michel Lamoureux, and I talked about Axe North, but I found Aventure R. The guy has a little bit less subscribers, so he's still fairly new. But if you like that kind of stuff and you understand French, just a little shout out to him, because I've been watching some of his stuff and it's actually pretty cool. He's a very high quality cameraman for someone that's just starting. I don't know how long ago he started, but he's got 649 subscribers, 114 videos. Let's see in the about page. I think he joined in 2020, but he only has 114 videos, so he's still fairly new. Maybe it took a while to really get started, but they are making me want to go out there in nature, and I'm now looking for hammocks and a good tent to go sleeping in the winter, outside in the winter, and I also want to go do some catch and cook at some point in the spring and in the summer. So Thomas, there's a chance it might happen. My plan is to stay away from people for the next month. large crowds anyway. Oh, okay. I've been sick since last Sunday and just starting to feel better, but it will. Um, so Darren, send me a private message of what kind it is. The ones I'm looking at are the ones where you can actually they're like a suspended tent kind of. They're hammocks, but you have the roof and all of that. There, the tarp on top, and it's actually there's a mattress like small one there, but you can sleep comfortably in there. There's a New Haven flu case in Smith Falls, next town over from us. Yeah, well, it happens every year. It's just a matter of being careful. Obviously, it's a flu. It's not known to transfer to human much, but there's been a few cases. There was one case in British Columbia where they're investigating to try to find out where it comes from, because I guess a little girl, or I think it was a 13-year-old girl, she ended up in intensive care, I think. But from what I read, they didn't know like where it came from, because I don't think she had chickens or anything like that. And anyway, they're watching it closely. Nothing to be scared of right now, but just keep in mind that whenever you have an animal, especially chickens, they tend to have a lot of bacteria and viruses. No matter what, I mean, even if it's not the avian flu, they have salmonella and all those kind of bacteria. So it's just a matter of being careful when you handle chickens. You wash your hands properly, and you just be careful. And it's the same thing with any animals. You don't go and play with their feces and just put your hands in your mouth. It's just common sense. Kevin Hawthorne, thank you so much for being here. I'm guessing it's probably warmer in Florida right now than what it is here in Canada. I miss the Hershey factory at Smith Falls. They bought it back from the wheat factory and are making chocolate there again. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see if I can find something. Tennessee hammock. Okay, those are like kind of things I'm looking for, depending on what model it is. Okay, so what did you say it was? It's a Hennessy Zip. Hennessy Zip. Comes with a tarpon screen, lightweight. Hennessy Zip. So it was the Expedition Zip, I suppose. There's a few ones. It's not the Four Seasons, is it? Yeah, Darren is selling everything. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is it a different one? Your ice shack will be fine for winter camping. That's what we use all winter. Just get a cot to go in and some foam pads for floor. Really? You think I'll be able to sleep in there? I would need something to keep it warm, though. Yeah, Darren, you do a live stream garage sale, although people will need to pay for shipping, but that's something you should check beforehand. So, Hennessy Zip, it will be one of those. Um, Hyperlight. Hello, Marilyn. How's it going? Little Homestead by the Beach posted a video a few days ago. That was awesome. I know. You're not going to start full time, but one can hope, right? It's a new year. Who knows? Have 2 tents for sale as well, but a small 2-person and a snug pack 4-person, but it's low with no windows. I have a tent right here. And we haven't been using it as much as I was hoping in the past. So it needs to happen. Getting rid of some stuff. Yeah. So much stuff hanging around and needs space. Hennessy Expedition. So it would be this one here. I'm getting dangerously close to that. No, seriously. I am about 188. I need to lose weight. So it comes with the tarp and the screen. So that would be good for sleeping like in the summer. That's pretty cool. It could be interesting depending on how much you're asking for it. It is 43 degrees right now here in Lakeland. So it was minus 15 Celsius here, I think. Let me check just for fun. So it's 7 Fahrenheit here. You guys are lucky. If you go back in our vids last year, that's all we use all winter. Sometimes stay a few days at a time. We have a buddy heater, but shut it off at night. We get too hot in our sleeping bags with it on. I have one of those. I bought that in the yard sale. It's one of those. What's it called? It's just like a frame the army would use, I guess, has a bed, kind of. Like there's no mattress per se. It's just the tissue that holds the, like between the bars or whatever it is. I don't know how it's called, but I have one of those. So I could bring one of those with me, but it's kind of heavy. You want to go camping in the wild, you have to be lightweight as much as possible. Maryland, I just saw your comments in the chat. I don't get bored if I'm not at work. Trust me. If I could take 6 months of vacation a year, I would do it. If I could take off, if I could retire today, I would. That's something to keep in mind, Thomas. I'll see with the infrared heater how warm it gets, and we'll see if it's something we can use. It'd be nice to go out fishing on a lake somewhere and spend the night there. Was going to save stuff for the kids, but not really using anything. So I'm still waiting for the price for your security camera, and I'm going to wait for for the hammock to see how much you're selling it for, because I'm gonna need to get it shipped because I doubt I'll be going in your area. Well, I might be going in your area, passing through at least at the end of the year, like in September. You have any silky saws or anything like that? Oh, Svensson, not for me. Yo, that's called a cot. It's just a fold out bed. You put a sleep mat on top and a sleeping bag. Okay. Yeah, wintertime it's a lot harder to be light on your gear. Summer, yeah. Well, the thing is, at least in the winter, you can buy one of those little sled and put your stuff in, and it's a lot easier to drag than in the summer. So, guys, I wanted to have your opinion. I can see that I have a few of my good friends in the chat. Um, I want to keep doing the live streams on Fridays and Sunday mornings because I seem to get, well, some people come back, but sometimes I'll get like a different crowd. I'll get different people. Some people prefer the Friday evenings, and some people prefer the Sunday mornings, which is all cool. But I don't want to be talking about the same thing all the time. Now, I'd like to know your opinion on what do you think should be the live stream about. Like on Friday evenings, I tend to have, well, I used to have like interviews and stuff like that. I want to get back to that stuff, talk more about the homesteading stuff. And you think that on Sunday mornings, maybe I should be talking more about life in general, or should I focus more on the outdoor stuff, since I'll be having like a little bit of both on my channel? Or, is there anything in particular? Do you think I should just focus homestead no matter what on Friday evenings and switch to something else on Sunday? Like, how do you guys see that? I was looking at this. I was thinking about maybe putting some stickers here, but they wouldn't be showing very much. Hey, look at that. I don't know where to put them. And yesterday I found some more. Smash. The light is right in front of me right now. So yeah. I was, some of you remember the conference 2 years ago when I received some stickers and some of those like metal business cards. The guy, Smash Customs with 2H. I want to promote him because what he's doing is amazing. And last time I checked, his website wasn't done. That's actually one of Thomas, a good friend. I think his name is actually Thomas as well. If you want to look into that kind of stuff, car decals and things like that, go check him out. I made some mini sleds night and day difference. Yeah, I suppose. I like this chatty time on Sunday morning, talking about weekend stuff or anything really, or no subject really, just chat with the chat. Okay, it's a coffee break on Sundays. Yeah, the problem is usually I wake up early and I drink my coffee before my live stream. But I still have it today. I need to get back on making videos too. Like I need to do the deer hunting one. But seeing how Darren is taking his time to finish the moose hunting video from Brigitte in Alaska, I I am not such in a rush anymore. Is this in the work, Darren, or did you just decide to scrap it and not do anything about it? Or did something happen to the footage, or just too busy to do it, I suppose? On Fridays, I don't care. I follow less because I'm tired. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much, Glenn. I was in a talk with Stefan Sobkowiak to have him on one of my live stream, and that's something I'm going to start working on. Maybe send him a message today to see if he's still interested. I don't know if he wants to do more like a podcast or if he wants to do more like a live stream. I think that both ways are good in the sense that I'm lagging again. So is my computer going crazy? Yeah, so I don't know if he wants to do more of a podcast where I can do some editing after and just share it as a video. And maybe if I have it as a premiere, I can still interact with some of you. Or if he wants to do an actual live stream. Okay, hopefully I'm one of the lucky ones get to see it. I love the hunting stuff. Yeah, well, you're more like the outdoor man. So if you start trapping, hunting, and all that kind of stuff, your channel will explode because you do all the ice fishing stuff. You do all the, like you're building canoes and you're doing that kind of stuff, and it's just people like that. You're making your own, like you're cutting your own wood, lumbing yourself, like you have your own mill. All that kind of stuff is really, really cool, and a lot of people follow that stuff. And I mean, I'm not into watching someone mill his own lumber as much as I am looking someone fishing, but I'm still going to support. But some people like that stuff, and some people will enjoy you going out in the wild. No, I don't know if you've done it before. Maybe you did and I missed it, but you could also just make a video on what to bring when you go ice fishing and want to spend the night out. What kind of heater you have, what kind of tent you have. Promote that stuff. You're monetized right now, right? So maybe you do a few reviews on a few things that you have, and some of those companies might reach out to you with different opportunities, or Okay, he's out west. Working on the Musan, but won't release a channel. Have been enlisted. The link sent out. Okay. My girlfriend told me that my ice fishing tent was sent out. It was shipped, but when I looked at the tracking number, it's still showing as the label was created, but they don't have possession of the package yet. Apparently, it can take a few days to update until it's really out there in their system. So we'll see. I'm intending on buying a little heater, a infrared heater, also for a tent. And in the spring, well, with my income taxes, if I can pay the property taxes and still have some money left, I need to put some money on my garage bill, but also I want to keep a few dollars to buy one of those paddle boards. The one that my son has is pretty awesome. It's just going to be a matter of trying to find a way to put the GoPro camera standing up about the size, like the height of my face, so I can go fishing and film myself while I do it. It'd be nice, if I could find a small kayak, but I don't like those kayaks that you have your feet stuck inside. I want to have those where it's open. The one that Mallory had last year, I know it's not hers. It belongs to Gay Town, but the way that he made it, do I have a little tripod here? I don't have anything to show you guys. Well, under the camera or under... Oh, here. I have an example in this. Okay, so... those little parts that come for a camera. You can put your camera here and tighten it up. But that little screw, he put something similar to that bolted in the kayak. He drilled a little hole, but with a paddle board, it's inflated. You can't really do that because you will bust your paddle board. But on a kayak, you can do it. And that's why I would rather have a little small kayak, but they're so expensive. It's like $1,000 for the same thing I would need instead of having a paddle board for like $300. But he has a little screw coming up like this, and Mallory had her it's not really a tripod. It was just like the unipod, and she would just screw her camera on top like this, and she would have the camera in front of her. And she has one of those smart cameras where she would just be like, start recording, and then it would start recording, and then she'd be like, stop recording, and it would stop. That was so cool. The setup she had was awesome. But if I could have something like that on a paddleboard, something that would be tough enough that, I would not lose my camera, because let's face it, I don't want to lose my GoPro. I would enjoy it. I would be able to give you guys some great footage, hopefully, and I think a lot of people would enjoy that. My boyfriend did a beer yesterday. Now we have animal treats for a week with the cooked grain. Awesome. Good morning, Karen. Hello. How's it going? We use our buddy heater and pop-up and a diesel heater in our big shack. Yeah, but don't say that to me. Say that in the video if it's already done. Just kidding. It is a hard paddle board. I use a canoe mount that bolts up in front, and a big arm clips into the mount. It works well. It was $60, I think, on Amazon. You send me a link. Send me a link to that. I want to see. I'm more visual. I need to see it to understand what it is. Suction cup mount. Okay. Let me just put that in my wish list here first. Suction cup mount. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure I would trust those, because I have some in my Jeep, and they always end up giving up. There are sticky plates you can stick to the inflatable. Okay, maybe that's, yeah. Even for purposes, Dave. Beer, feed, scratch mulch, stuff in the chicken pen, and compost. That's awesome. You can tell your GoPro to start and stop recording to I use voice control all the time on my GoPros. Really? um, I mean, for fishing, it's pretty cool. Um, it's not something I would use when I go deer hunting, but for fishing, yeah, that'd be awesome. I also want to go like at a few. I never know what it's called in English, um, but in French we call it a pourvoirie. Darren, would you know what that is? Like, a place where they rent cabin and you can just pay to go fish like on a big lake, but it's not like a stock pond. It's not like you go and you have a small pond and you're guaranteed to catch a fish. It's actually a place where you pay to go fishing, but it's a big lake, and we call it a pourvoirie in French. I never know the name in English. $1,500. I got a 14-foot John boat and a trailer. That's awesome. Your boss owns one in Gaspé? What's the name? I have the one set in 20-minute looping mode, 1 in 5, so they record nonstop, so you don't miss anything. You just tell it to stop recording and saves that last 5 minutes. Cool. Okay, wait, Darren. How long has he owned that place? Because we used to go there all the time. Well, all the time. We used to go there the year before COVID. We stopped. So from 1916 to 1918, we went there. And in 1918, when I was there, the guy, the worker that was there, Martial, his name was Martial, he was there for the previous 2 years, and we actually became friends. Every time we would go there, after everyone else was asleep and the stuff was all done, he would come with us and, not get drunk, but he'd have a beer and, spend some time with us just talking about everything and all the different spots where people caught big fish and all that kind of stuff. And that guy ended up changing place in 2020. He went to work in another pourvoirie. 2018. Did I say 1980? I wanted to say like in 16, 17, 18, 19. It was 2018 or 2019 or 2019, 2018. And Martial, that used to work there, passed away 2-3 years ago. But the last time I was there, the owner of the place was a new owner. And because we had caught our limit, like in the first few hours, we caught our limit for the day and basically pretty much for the weekend. The last morning, we were having a chat and just talking about, the lake in general. And I was talking to the owner. He was speaking English. And he told me, he said, hey, so you like fishing? And obviously you can't keep any more fish because you're already at your limit. But if you want, we often have people that come here that don't really have any luck fishing. So we like to give them fish when they go back home. So if you want, you can go fish just for fun and give us the fish after, and we'll clean them up and put them in the freezer for someone else. So I ended up having a chat with, if he was the owner back in 2018, it was probably your boss. Small world, is it? And it's funny because you're talking about that, and we're talking about that now. And the reason I was thinking about talking about that is because 2 days ago, or a few days ago, they started posting about ice fishing, and I went on their website to try to find information about how much it will cost, because it's something I would love to do with the kids. If I could go there, leave early in the morning, go there, fish for one day, and come back home, it'd be lots of fun. And I know that's a place where we would actually catch fish, and the kids would really enjoy it. But the website is down. There's no website anymore. And when I saw the post on Facebook, I saw Darren like this page also. So when you said your boss owns one in Gaspé, I'm like, is that Falls Gully? It's Lake Robidoux, actually. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty small world. You should try to get a good deal. If you had a good deal for me, I would go there. We used to rent the 6-room, 6-bed cabin because we'd go with a bunch of friends. And it was actually quite cheap at the time. I know prices went up, and I would love to go there for deer hunting, but I don't have the money to afford that. But fishing, if you ever want to go there, Darren, let me know, and we can make arrangements to go there. For a place where you can go fish a whole weekend. I have all the lures and the spoons that you need to fish in that lake. That's like my favorite place in the world. The views on the lake, it's just so amazing. You wake up in the morning. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want to go there and you don't have anyone to go with you, the kids don't want to go or whatever, and you're thinking about bringing someone, hey, I'm all free, brother. I'm all free to go. Well, I have some stuff for bass and pike, but I have full case just for trout for that lake. And there's a fishing store just before you head into the woods, because that place is not in Gaspé. It's actually in what's it called, New Richmond. So it's about an hour from where I live. Well, maybe an hour from Campbellton. So maybe like an hour and 20 minutes from my place until you reach New Richmond. And then you head into the woods. You take a back road for maybe 15 minutes, and then you have to drive through the woods to get there. It's a nice road and everything. You can drive there with your car. Yeah. I know, but it will be going before me, and I don't want to take her place in any way. Trust me. Just saying that if you're ever like, oh, I would go fishing this weekend and nobody else can go, I might actually try to go with the kids at some point. But it's just to go with the kids, it gets expensive because you have to pay for all the kids' fishing license and then all their limits and all that kind of stuff. Maybe at some point I will go, but fishing off SUP versus kayak is more comfortable, but once you catch a fish, kayak is better for landing it. Yeah, but what I want to do, because of all the straps you have in the front of the paddleboard, I have those little milk crates, plastic milk crates, and I would be able to land the fish in there. I can put a little net on the side or under my legs. And I was catching mackerel, and I didn't have that crate. And I missed a few mackerel, but I caught a few as well. So I will send you the one I use for my canoes. I love them. Okay. I just bought a little 16-pounder. So yeah, it's Lac Robidoux. That's pretty cool. Good morning, Shawnee Grows. Shawnee? It's bubbling. That's awesome. Okay, I'll check it after. Yeah, a lot better. I wanted to say like in 18 or 19 in terms of 2018, 2019. We were supposed to go in 2019, but things didn't work out as planned. And then with everything that hit, with what happened everything kind of changed. But I wanted to go. I don't remember the name of the place where Marcia was working. And I told myself I was going to go there, but you have to take the ferry at some point to get there. It's probably close to where Marilyn lives, actually. It might be around Baie-Comeau somewhere. Any spinners and small cranks and stuff like that works great for trout. I have those at Cami spoon. Those work very, very well for trout in that lake. If you go, Darren, I will show you some pictures of what I use. If you go, depending on the weather, there was a guy there explaining us, like if it's foggy and there's no sun, I think you have to go in the yellow and green colors. And if the sun is out, the banana one, 3 colors, is the best one. And the thing about those spoon is they're like, the whole setup is that long. You have like a piece of metal with a few like tiny balls on it, and you have like the big spoon, and the shape is like banana, and it has 3 colors on it. And then you put like, I don't know, maybe 16 inches of line, and you put your hook with a nice worm. And they have the motors. You can rent them for very cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but I remember that the boats were free, and if you want to use the motors, you have to pay for them. But we were going like in groups of 2, so it was only like another $75 for 2 days each. So I would be able to go there for like $375. Would have the fishing, the cabin, the boats, and everything else included. The guy was taking care of our fish. He was making filet for us because we're allowed to eat 5 each while we're there, plus leave with 15. That was incredible. Yeah, I know you guys have a lot around, and that might be one of the reasons in the future that I might be able to visit your homestead if you invite me over. If you accept me, I should say. That would be one of the reasons I would actually go in your area, because I want to start going out a little bit more into the fishing, hunting, outdoor stuff. Because it's also a way to bring in food. And I mean, I guess if you go into Pouvoirie, it's not necessarily free. It's not really like free food. But if it's my vacation and if it's my activity, instead of playing softball, if I play softball, I don't bring in food. But if I go hunting and fishing, it's going to cost me pretty much the same thing, and I have a chance to bring in food. So that's the way I see it. People go Jamaica, Florida, they go on vacation down south to get some sun and just relax. But I relax when I'm outdoors. My new favorite lures are from Rockstar Fly Shop. They're basically like a map spinner with like a woolly booger where the hook would be with a little trailer hook. They work amazing. Cool. You'll be able to pitch your tent on the beach. I'll let you stay there. Well, if I go to Pouvoirie, they probably have a place for me to stay. But one of the reasons I would love to go in one of those Pouvoirie on the Quebec side is because they have like, pikes and that we don't have in New Brunswick. I can see that it's lagging again. What if I stop this? Maybe if I stop this, it'd be a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, like I'm not sure of the name. Let me check the names for what I really mean. Translate French to English. So one of the fish I want to try is pike. And walleye. The walleye and the pike are fish that we don't have, at least not in northern New Brunswick. And those are fish I would love to try. So if there was a pouvoirie nearby that I could fish those fish, I would definitely be willing to go give it a try. Now, for a one-day trip, that might be all I'm available to do this summer, like a one-day trip, leave early in the morning, travel and go fish. It might be hard for me to find a place nearby. But if any one of you know of one of those spots, it'd be awesome. I will take a look after. There's a place in Matan that's just about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from here. It's just a very, very small lake. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was less than $100 per day. And I would love to go there with the kids as well. Now, depending on the price, might as well bring the kids to Falls Gully. But it'd be hard. The kids, I'm just wondering, like, would they be able to? I know Anthony would. Well, he's probably going to work all summer anyway. Alexa's going to be off on the weekends. She can probably drive a boat with those little electric motors if she decided to come. Anthony could too. Clody, maybe. So they would need to bring like the two youngest kids with them. So we'll see. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Now that I know that the owner is Darren's boss, maybe we can see opportunities there. Just kidding. But I want to try to bring the kids fishing a little bit more this year. I mean, they keep buying fishing stuff, and I keep telling them we're going to go, and we always end up not being able to go. There's also the fact that Tyler has this little boat adventure thing that we can go and fish for mackerel and bass. So I want to bring him. I want him to take us out on the sea and go get some fish. Now I'm allowed to hunt again. I wasn't to go hard on it. I've been making my bows and shooting every day, getting good now. I've been getting squirrels and stuff going. Set up a stand for wolves soon. Awesome. I'm planning to go fishing more with the van and boat. Thanks for the information about Crown Land. And yes, Dave, I know I live far from you. So you're about maybe, I don't know, 20 hours drive from me. But if you ever decide to come my way for a little few days vacation, we have some place we can go fish, and we have some place we can go. You can camp for free, and there's a lot of nice spots here, a lot of nice things we could do. Let me know. You're always welcome. Everyone here in the chat is always welcome. Just send me a message, and we'll figure something out. You sent me a map a few days ago, and you talked about one earlier. I'll check back in the chat. You need a boat license here in Ontario, even for electric motor. I don't know about out your way. Not from what I understand. Not that I know of. But I mean, the license is only a little test you do online, right? So it'd be pretty easy to do. Not that I'd be worried about it too much, though. I mean, if you can paddle, You don't need a boat. You don't need the motor. Although, if you go in the Charlotte Dam is actually pretty big. You didn't see that on the map, Thomas, when you showed me the map where they stock fish. They don't stock fish in that dam because there's too many fish already. I've heard stories about people like they had to go to fix the dam, and they had to dive. And apparently down there, like the trout are so big, like you get like 6, 7, 8 pounds trout, but obviously they won't bite because they're just too big. They know better. They probably eat other trout. That being said, if those fish are down there and they survive, they're making more trout, more babies, and the trout don't go up. They go up the dam, but they don't go up the river too much. Once they arrive at the end of the dam where the two rivers arrive, there are going to be a few small trout going up. On one side, they go up quite a bit, actually. We catch them all the way in the woods. Every little tiny streams and brooks that fall into that stream, that river. But on the other side, the second branch of that river, not as much. For some reason, the trout don't go up there. I should go for a wander and stop by to visit everyone. I had a wedding last year that took most of my time and money. Yeah. Well, if you come over, let me know, Dave, and we'll figure something out. I'll have a nice meal for you when you arrive here. You'll save a little bit of money on food as well. You're always welcome. And I feel like you and Serge would get along so well. Yeah, but the thing is, to fish right where the dam is, you're not allowed to, and it would be very, very dangerous because the falls are like, I don't know, 200-300 feet. Actually, I could go for a little snowshoe walk or some little ski adventure and show you the falls. You can go at the what's it called? We have a ski resort there where they have like those biathlon competition and stuff. And there's one of the trails that goes like right next to the falls. And you can take another road to go up, but it's hard to find exactly where people go to drop their boats. But now apparently they made a new road that goes all the way at the end, like a few kilometers further. The dam is actually like a few kilometers long. And let's see if I can get the map. Charlotte Dam maps. Okay, so Chalet des Aventuriers. Let me share the map here for a sec. So that's Mountain Brook. Oh, not what I want to do. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. See, I live right there. That's my house. Okay, so I have to drive all that road. Should also no plumbing. Okay, so this here would be the what we call the corner. So it takes about 5 minutes to get here. It's not that far from my place to there. So I would continue. The community garden is actually, that's the school. So the community garden is actually here. So it's about 6 minutes from my place. We keep driving, you keep driving, you keep driving. Belanger Landscaping. That's where I go. That's a little nursery we have. So we can go there. We can go there. Charlotte Dam Road. You can take that road and you don't see it, but it will bring you right at the tip of the dam. But nobody drops their boat there. You can actually see, not what I wanted. I don't want you to remove. Sorry. Well, those are the falls. So it's quite big. And there's also another road that goes in the woods here that you wouldn't see. That goes around there, really? Okay, and there's a little trail at some point that would drive you like around here or around here, but it's not where we go. And then if we go back here, so we have the Belanger Landscaping. Here. Keep driving, keep driving. My brother-in-law lives about here. You keep driving straight, and when you arrive here, there's another road that comes here, and we have this place, Chalet des Aventuriers. This is a place like where international ski competition take place. It's actually a beautiful place, and like it's known internationally. So you can go there, and there's one of the trails. They make you cross the bridge pretty much right away around here. And this year is full of trails. Full of trails. You can go snowshoeing and skiing and all that. And then it brings you here. So the picture you see here, this picture is taken from, I would say, about right here, give or take. But instead of doing all that road, okay, so I live here. So I told you it was about 5 minutes to here. I take this road here, and I get here, and sometimes I can fish right here, but there is a road. What's that trail? That's just a trail. Okay. There is a road. That's Henry Lake, I think it's called. Don't want to put the name, but I think this is like a dead lake. But there's a small road that goes here somewhere, and it lands you right here. So the two streams, the two rivers separate here, and this is usually where we fish. So you can be here fishing, and there's no way you can cast across, and you can't cross unless you have a boat. So this is all the dam. Imagine how big this is. Nice little clutch here. It's probably full of fish. So imagine how big it is. And we fish here. Yeah. And sometimes we even fish here, but the river gets very small after that. But usually the hydro passes here, and this is where we fish. I'll take you out in some places here, this way. That gets hit pretty hard up there, but lots of nice lakes around. So this is my fishing spot, but this year there's a guy that built a cabin not too far from there, and it's kind of blocked to go, like you can't go walk there. So apparently they made a trail that goes, instead of going there, that it brings you right here. I think it's around here somewhere. According to I think it's here somewhere, because there used to be an ATV trail, and they fixed the ATV trail so that you could drive there. And there's a little like mini, I'm not gonna say camping ground, but some people brought little fire pit here, and they go and relax and fish all day. So I could use my paddle board and fish around here easily. There might be a little bit of current, especially here. Oh, Henry Lake is there. So what lake is this? Oh, this is just like a pond. I'm pretty sure Henry Lake would be full of fish, but there's a way to make it there from the other way around. Looks like a good spot inside of the corner. I'll have to see works out there, send you some screenshots, see all the trails and public land and access points. From the map you sent me the other day, Thomas, it was there, but it wasn't showing as it was a stock pond. I don't think they're stocking anything in there. But it's a pretty big lake. And then if you go a little bit further, Jacket River, so that would be Beldoon here. So there's another one, would be before that. I think it's just before Tuljean. No, Mitchell Road. Jacket River. Okay, here. No, that's Jacket River. Where is it? I thought it was here somewhere. Tracy asking me if I'm going live this morning. I'm actually already live. So this does seem like the Charlotte Dam. Tuljean Road. Is that just before or after? Rue Lagarde. Beldoon Dam. Oh, here? Really? No. Call the Beldoon. So it has to be here, but this map is not accurate. For some reason, it's not showing very well. Beldoon Dam. But it's not Beldoon Lake, it's Beldoon Dam. No, that's not the one. Bro, have been starting to find natural and historical brook trout lakes and crown, figuring out stuff. For some reason, the Jacket River, but I didn't think it was. There's something wrong with the map because what I'm seeing here, there's no water there. The only place where there's a little place to get out of the highway, there's no water there. I don't know where that map gets the water. Unless there was a flood last night that I don't know about. Hickey Settlement, La Pointe Settlement, Beldoon, New Brunswick. So the Beldoon Dam should be about, that's Jacket River, Mitchell. Is that it? Like, it doesn't make sense that it would be there. It is before. Were you blocked? Tracy, you're there? Let me check just to make sure. Tracy's in the chat saying that he can't chat. Settings. Let's see, just to make sure you're not blocked. Permissions. Nope, not there. Community moderation. Hidden user. You're good to go, Tracy. You should be good to go. That's weird. It might be YouTube doing its thing, and you're still subscribed, Tracy? They're so nice to tell me that I'm actually live on my own live stream. The fishing group? What fishing group? Probably not. Or if it was just a Facebook group, I probably did. That can't be Beldoon. Damn, it's impossible. So it would be before that. Tiljon. Is it before or after Tiljon Road? I thought it was before. Can't be this year. I mean, I'm looking for Beldoon Dam. Okay, is it called Beldoon Reservoir? Reservoir. It's stupid. You can see, look, this is the highway right here. And it doesn't show, like the highway is right here. You see the dam when it's right in line with Beldoon. The highway passes right here, or here even. Gotta get going. Have a good day. All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Take care. Have a great day. Hopefully you get better. And it shows you the depth of the dam. So right here is where it's deeper. I think like the So it's actually, that would be the Jacket River, and this here is a dam. So Beldoon, Durham Center. Where it curves before it starts curving again. Okay. So it's right in the middle there. See, you don't even see it. No, it's not there. Sorry. A little bump. It doesn't even look like the same map. It's crazy. Oh, awesome. Good morning, Tracy. Yeah, I'm trying to find where the lake would be, but it's supposed to be right there. I can see it on this map here. It's right there. Durham Center. When I look here, it's not there. So if I look here, right there. It's right there. So there's this Point Velt. Point Velt is about here. It says Jacket River Gorge, but it's not a gorge. Antinui Lake? What the Topped Little is that? So it has to be somewhere here. So, okay, I saw this road. Jacket River is here. So it has to be, it's there. It's just not showing on the map. I don't know why. See? I mean, it's not showing up on the map. Yeah, it's crazy. Because it's right there. You know, you pass on the highway. In this little pond here, it's all connected, really. So there might be trout stuck in there. But often, very, very... Look at all that big, huge freaking cutting. That's insane. That's insane. Look at the size of the cutting. Is that the hydro? Might be why. I know the hydro passes here, so it might be passing there. But in this pond here, in this little tiny spot, I often, very, very often see moose. Like this is a moose habitat all the way. And then there's a little trail here. You can get out of the highway right here, drive here, either drop a boat there or follow the trail here. And you arrive here and you can drop a boat here. So apparently a lot of people have been catching fish in this little entry here. Yeah, it is a hydro. I just didn't realize it until I started talking about it. So this is a beautiful place to fish. And let's see if I can find Charlotte Dam from here. Charlotte Dam. So the dam, see, like, there's a few lakes back there. See, the hydro is here. So usually we drive right up to here, around here, and then we have to walk. It's only like 2 minutes walk, but it's very, very steep. It goes down. And this is where we would fish, right where the lines are. There's a tiny place it goes down, but someone built a cabin, and apparently the road now. So this, oh, okay. So that's the road he was talking about. See, I used to go here, but this is new. This is a new road. So it goes here, and you can drive right here, right at the edge here. And you know, people have been camping here. You can drive right there. But the place that I want to go is right here. Is it there? Or, yeah, it has to be. There's a small ATV trail that you don't really see much, but it goes around. But that's where I want to go fishing this year. See, I could see the little crutch here. But I can go on a paddleboard and fish all the way here. And I could be camping there. So that's where I want to go. I am plowed out, but still snowed in because the plows haven't hit the road since 6:30 a.m. yesterday. So that's why I didn't go to church this morning. We got a bit of snow yesterday. We only have about 8 to 10 inches on the ground. Still driving the truck everywhere. I had to put snowmobiles back away last week. Paddleboard be great in there, turning around. Yeah, definitely. Although the people that catch fish with what we call just dead line usually catch them around here. But that stream here, it goes up, and I did it before, following every single track there and see exactly where it goes. It goes so far. Oak Pond. Yeah, I know that pond. But you can follow all the stream and all that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go for a sec. Okay, let me just put you guys on small break for a sec because I need to use the bathroom. It won't be too long.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Sorry about that. I had to go. Okay, here it was. And you show me something else on the map, Thomas. Restigo shooting range. So it would be around here. So, you know, my house is there. There's a road that comes here. Shows this, but there's nothing there. Follows a road here. What? This is all kind of weird because it doesn't look like anything I've seen. But anyway, this is about 20 minutes from my house. And my uncle's camp would be about here. There's a cutting right at the entrance. Yeah. Okay, so that's the road of the cabin. That's the first cutting. I killed a moose here, and I killed one here. A couple years back, there was one right here. So that road goes here. I think Do we see? Okay, oh, that's already way down there. Okay, that's a small pond. So yeah. So this here is where my uncle's cabin is. It looks weird though. My dad's trailer is usually there all summer long. And then, I mean, it's not that far. There's a road right here. Boom. Brings you. This is a stock pond that was on your map, Thomas. There's a little club here. A few cabins. Here you can see them pretty well. Unfortunately, you cannot ice fish on there. But there's a small stream that comes in. So these are the cabins. I like to say around here somewhere. So this is a very good place to fish right here. Very nice fishing place. Yeah. I have hours in the can. I am going to have to move pile soon. Once it stops snowing, I will open everything up. Awesome. Well, that's a good amount of snow. I want it, but I don't. I get older. It's not as fun. Yeah. Yeah, this in the summer is a nice place. If you can go in there, troll. That's a very, very nice lake. There's another one not too far from my place. So let's find my house again. So I'm there. I can just take the main road. Blair Athol. Is that? Yeah. There. See, like it's not really far. So I live here. This is about 10 minutes drive to get here. And then there's another 5 minutes here. That's also a lake I could go with the paddle board. I've fished that lake before. Very, very huge fish in there. Only problem is, I never caught any. It's only good at a certain time of year with certain color of spoons and things like that. The best place for trout? Okay, Campbellton is here. Sugarloaf would be here. So these are the best lakes. But it's illegal to fish in there because it's a water reservoir for the city of Campbellton. So they don't want anyone fishing in there. There's a few lakes here, like a few small ponds. This one I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to fish these ones. Touset Lake. Smith Lake. I don't know about these ones. Cool. A lot of cool lakes. Lily Lake. This, I know the owner that owns a place. I think it's here. So I could probably ask to go fishing. And there's another place. Saint Aubin. Blair Athol. Okay, Blair Athol here. So that stream, that river here, I fished it very, very often. And this road belongs to a friend of mine. He already told me I was allowed to go fish, but I have no idea like what kind of lake this is. I have no idea if it's even fishable. I have no idea where the water comes from. Like, I don't know anything. No, Thomas, the problem with those lakes here, They're all closed for fishing. You cannot fish any of those lakes. I know some people that have been illegally fishing there. They're getting monsters fish, but you're not allowed to go. So I tend to follow the rules. There's also this here. The guy here recently passed away. I would say about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So this was a stock pond, and he has a little pond there as well. It was always fun to go fishing there with the kids. But there's a lake here. This lake is probably the best lake I've never seen. If I ever win the lottery, this is what I want to buy. I don't care how much it's going to cost. I will buy this place. The owner of the place owns the land all around it. Just like the lady deliberately bought the land, like even here, to make sure nobody would walk there. Thing is, you're allowed to go fish on any water in Canada. Legally speaking, of course. But the land, the ground itself, belongs to whoever lives there. So if you could have an helicopter drop you in the middle of the lake, you'd be legal as long as you don't touch the ground. As soon as you touch the ground, you're trespassing. I don't know about you, but I don't really have a helicopter. So it's weird. It's a beautiful spot. If you're talking about the province of Quebec, Thomas, I'm 20 minutes from the province of Quebec, but I am about 5 hours from the city of Quebec. Yeah, not much on the New Brunswick side about the lakes on tidal waters. Yeah. But we used to go hunting back here. No. Here. Take the road here. We'd go hunting, grouse hunting back here. But, you know, I find it so bad. Look at the beautiful property. They even have a garden. They probably even have animals. Look at the beautiful lake. Imagine owning this place. And I get it. I get that you don't want to have everyone going over your property to fish and all that kind of stuff. But if I win the lottery and I manage to buy this place, I will open a pouvoirie in there. I will open it up for people. You want to go fish? Fine. Just give me a few dollars. You can go fish. I'll just put the money aside and stock it. You know, this lake, I think it's like a little tiny stream that goes here. And it crosses the road somewhere. You can see the little stream here. I think it's like, it goes here, here, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And follows here. This is a place I fished before. Janik Avenue. Really? This here used to be a beaver dam where you could literally catch up to 20, 22, 23 inches trout in here. There's a video of me fishing with my kids where we're on the little bridge here. Unfortunately, the water level went way low. I think there's another dam not too far here. Yeah, here. The beavers did the job here again. So this is another dam. I passed there when I was grouse hunting, and it's actually quite big. This dam here, we used to go on a boat. There's a small tiny beaver dam here, but is it around here, I think? But like the big dam is here. It's crazy, right? Because water goes here a little bit, but it's pretty much dry here. Like this is all dry. Like there's a pond there. That's weird because I didn't know this was there. They blocked the road here. You have to go around here, and like you can't pass here anymore. I think this divides the land. This here is quicksand. If you walk here, you drown, you die. And the reason I know this is because this is my dad's property. This belongs to my dad. There's a little trail here. This is where my dad lives. So he owns the trail here, and he owns that land here. From, I would say about here, this is my dad's land. I'm not sure if the road here actually belongs to him but I think so. I think the road is like the edge right here. So you go around. There's a place around here with a lot of wild apple trees. And you go down here. The stream is here. There's a little bit of water here. I went up the river here. This is very hard to pass because it's more like a swamp here. Then you go up. And the river is here, actually. And the river passes here. So this is probably like just dead water. I don't know. Take care, Tracy. I see that you're leaving. I have to head out. I need some footage for the video I am editing. All right, take care, Tracy. Money Pit Homestead, thank you so much for stopping by. Snowy Kentucky. We are at the beginning of the winter here, and you can feel it. There's a little bit of snow. You have to walk a stream below the low water line. That's how you get around that. Put waders on. No, you can't touch the ground. We've asked before. You're trespassing, and that's the RCMP department. Get a quick official license and go over there. Yeah, we have some messed up rules. Well, if you walk a little stream and not trespassing, as long as it... No, we can't even touch the ground. We've asked before. Money Pit Homestead, thank you so much for being here. If it's like 10-15 feet of water, will overwinter brook trout 5-10. If it's flowing, they just need enough oxygen to overwinter. Yeah. OG and Deb, Coffee Walks and whatever, thank you so much for being here. So this year is where I used to go fishing as a kid. But I would take the small road here and draw the canoe or boat here. But now it's a lot easier to just go on the bridge, go down here. It's very narrow, but once you get here, there's a lot, like a nice fishing spot here. So let's go back. Arsenal Road, Avenue des Pionniers. So this would be, okay, this is my street. This is where I live. You can see the trampoline. That's an old picture because I have my greenhouse, broken greenhouse here now. Hey Scott, how's it going? Minus 35 Celsius. Wow, that's insane. The water's going to freeze and you'll be able to go ice fishing soon. So from my house, I drive here. There's a stream here, a little brook or river, little fishing spot right here, I guess. But I leave there, I drive here, and trying to find crystal. What? What's this? Really? What? Okay, that has to be wrong. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's like literally 2 minutes from my place. I didn't even know it was there. And, okay, so this year, this is Sarah's land. So this is my barn right here. This is where I put my animals. And Salge has a trailer hidden in the woods there somewhere. And that's the big beaver pond. So in there, we know there's trout going up. But Salge Road is right here. And he wants to push the dam a little bit. It'd be nice if the dam could be here. But there's not enough water. We were never able to fish, to catch any fish. We know there's some. And, okay, there's another trail. So I usually take, I took the road here. And in this field, this is where I wanted to go bear hunting. Now, I suppose I would need to go like in here. Get the trees here. Go bear hunting here because... So this is Sarah's property, but right here, this is full of apple trees. So the bear go here somewhere and they pass through. The bears pass through here. Uh, 27 degrees and starts snowing this morning. Wishing for summer. Yeah, I'm waiting for summer as well. I can't wait for spring to be here. I didn't even know there was something there. It's deep into the woods. So all this here until, well, Sells property. He owns about 100 acres here. I think this is a trail. Oh, that's a river. Okay, that's the river that goes in Charlotte Dam. Goes all the way here, yeah. Oh. So there's a lake there. I can probably access that lake from Sarah's property if I go for a deep walk. Oh, that'd be nice. Okay, that's a very long walk. Yeah, that would not be possible for me to reach there by walking. Well, yeah, especially not behind the shooting. Well, the shooting range goes that way, so I would be far enough. Oh, I can take that road. This is a road. That's a road here. I used to go apple picking here and here. So I can take that road, go right at the end of the road. Once I reach the stream, follow the stream, and there's a... Whoa, nice. There's a dam. That's cool. That's where I want to go now. That's where I want to go fishing. Is there any deeper pools along that stream? Probably. But like the little dam I showed you where I used to go fishing like big fish, but now it's dried up a little bit. They keep busting the beaver dam. They keep getting rid of the beavers because it floods in the spring and they don't like it. People have cabins and all that kind of stuff back there. They want to be able to go cut their firewood and all that kind of stuff. So they keep busting the beaver dams. So the water level goes down. And even if the beavers come back, all the shrubs and the trees and all that stuff around it keeps growing, and it stops water from really going up. There's parts of Kentucky that have bears, but never seen bears in our area. Yeah, but I heard they're not too far from us. We have black bears here, but we don't have grizzlies or anything else. We don't have wolves. Well, I shouldn't say we don't have wolves. We've heard stories about people trapping them or seeing them or killing them. But there might be like hybrids between coyotes and wolves more than just wolves. We had them on the deck here in the summer. They were back out wandering last week with warm weather, same as the coons. And that messed up winter here. Raccoons, we have them all over the place. The most dangerous animals around here, the one that would scare me the most, well, we have black bears, but if you make noise, they're usually not bothering you too much. But the coyotes, man, the coyotes here, they're all over the place. There's a lot of them, and they band together, and they just, they go crazy. We were moose hunting a couple of years back, and my dad's been an outdoors man his whole life, and he got scared for the first time in his life. He got scared, and he has knee problems. He had just gotten the surgery not too long before or after, but anyway, it was barely walking, and he started running back to the truck looking for my brother and I because he was afraid of the amount of coyotes you could hear that were tracking him in the woods. When you drive around on an ATV and you just stop for pee break or a snack or anything like that, and you start hearing the coyotes, and you can easily count 20 different coyotes from different spots behind you, and you can hear them getting closer. It's scary a little bit. Mostly around here now is hybrids, coyotes. We have pigs here. We don't have the hogs. We don't have pigs. Yes, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I have no idea how many thumbs up I have. It doesn't show on StreamYard. It sucks. And for some reason, Edge doesn't update on its own. So 15 thumbs up. I sent you a pic of the one on the road the other day, Ram. That was a little guy. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure we do have some wolves, lone wolves around here that might get lost, because I think there's wolves pretty much all over the place in the States. Where are the wolves in North America? They say there are wolves in Canada. Apparently, we have 50,000 wolves here. Can I zoom in? Yes. Okay. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, there's wolves around you, know when you see one. So this is the green part is where there's actually wolves. The yellowish part is where there used to be wolves, or they've seen wolves before. And the striped part is where it would be suitable for wolves. Now, I live here somewhere. So if the wolves can get here, I'll never understand why they don't come here. Like, there has to be wolves. Like, seriously. Because, I mean, I wouldn't be able to name all the states. I wouldn't know. I know there's wolves. Is it in Montana? I have no idea where that is. They sound a lot different than the coyotes too. We have coyotes and wild boar, wolves, lots of them. So I know coffee walks and whatever, you're around here somewhere, right? On that, roughly. I know there are wolves in Minden, Ontario. Either that or your coyotes are supersized with really deep voices. And Tracy, you would be in general like red wolf. Oh, that's just So you would have wolves not too far from you. That's crazy. How can there be wolves here but not there? I know there's a lot of wolves in Alaska. Huh. Interesting. The hybrids are about 75 pounds or so and look more like a wolf. The wolves are 100, 150 pounds. The coyotes are just little wee things. Yeah, the coyotes would get maybe 50 pounds. How big are coyotes? Yeah, 20 to 50 pounds. They say that a gray wolf would be around 95 to 100 pounds. The gray wolves. But there's a lot of different types of wolves. The Canadian timber wolves can get to between 45 and 80 kilograms. That's even bigger. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'll be shutting a few windows here. Cool. It's like Hout State game warden saying we don't have mountain lions when they are caught on trail cameras all the time. Yeah, for like same thing in New Brunswick. They keep saying that there's none, but I guarantee you that I saw one a while back. It had a long tail and it looked like a very huge cat, brown cat or beige cat with short hair. I know what I saw. You have coyotes, so you're in, and I'm just saying what I hear from the TV show Mountain Man. That's southern Manitoba. So yeah, so you guys would have wolves. I have a mountain lion on my trail cam 30 feet from the cabin. See, that's why I want to put my camera out there. I should have it here somewhere, unless it's in my living room. So yeah, that's a trail cam I have. Solar Eye. And it comes with a little solar panel. So it will not cost me anything in terms of batteries. So that's going to be awesome. I'm going to put that out as soon as I have a chance. Really, really anxious to go and use it. I'm hungry. Don't judge. They released 7 of them in the area for a breeding program back in 2000s. Okay, that's weird, but it's a very dangerous animal. We have a lot of lynx. Mostly have timber wolves. My dad has some crazy stories about them working in the bush. One time he was cutting, the saw got jammed, so he sat down and waited for the scooter to come back. Deer ran by, and then he was kind of confused because they looked all scared. About 5 minutes later, a couple of wolves came out. Kind of stopped, looked at them for a minute, and then kept going. But he was so scared, nothing to defend themselves. Ever since, they always had guns. Yeah. That's the one thing I hate about the rules in Canada. Oh no. Oh no. I made a mess. Give me a second. Yeah. I don't like that we cannot protect ourselves in the woods. And I'm not talking about poaching or whatever. If someone wants to poach, they'll hide. They won't go in plain sight. I just wish I was allowed to bring like a 22, go for a hike, that if something happens, I can at least defend myself. have a couple of cougars about 30 miles from here. Trevor says he has seen a brush wolf, really long-legged wolves, up on Tug Hill High Market area. Cool. I have solar panel ones. They work mint. I just get whatever is cheap off Amazon. I just don't know if I want to go put it where my dad has his block of salt for moose, or just find another place and do my own thing, because I want to be able to film the moose in its own habitat. You know, when they go out and they do their things. The problem is if I put it where my dad has his camera, that's a good 30-minute drive and another 15-minute walk to get there. Okay, I really am going to edit this video from the hours of plowing footage I have. I will talk to you later. All right, take care, Tracy. Awesome. One time the ministry came in and checked on him. The landowner is there with them. He had a piece on his side. The officer asked him what he was doing with that, and he said, "You're more than welcome to go wander through the bush all you want, but we're not going to save you." Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I love going in the woods so much, but I pretty much only go during hunting season. I've been fishing and going face to face with black bears. Not a fun feeling. Not a fun feeling at all. Well, you know what? I kind of feel like I should be doing some editing as well. Yeah, at least if you get attacked, you have a chance with a knife. But let's face it, chances are you're better off laying down and pray. I've been on for more than 2 hours. Thank you everyone for being here. I will be back hopefully next Friday, and I will try to do a video for Wednesday. I need to start doing videos again. But I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to do any editing. I have to finish that video though. So college starts in 2 days, and I'm really not in a hurry to do so. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. And if you've been chatting, you're already subscribed. If you're in the background and you can't chat, that's because you're not subscribed. You have to click the subscribe button for at least 5 minutes before you can start chatting. Don't forget the thumbs up. And I'm kind of hoping to get some more watch hours, to get some more algorithms going my way, because I keep losing subscribers. So don't hesitate. Share my stuff, and if you have any ideas on things I should do, or I'm open to criticism. You can send me an email. My email is on my about page. I have started doing a lasagna tonight, and I have to go to do the dough before. All right, take care, and thanks for watching. See you guys later.